Hello everyone. Can everyone hear me? Just getting a bit of a sound check. Yay! Excellent, excellent. Alrighty, it's great to see everyone. Time to say hello to everyone in the chat, and thank you all for stopping by. I hope you enjoy the story. So, I would like to thank my two moderators first, Weekly Creeps and Fresman. Listen to the mods. Hello Jackson, great to see you again, I remember you. Hello Nate, I still need to read some of your stories. Hello Hero, the Catman. Hello Ominous Audios, Cheeky Adam. Who else? Hello Noose, great to see you. Please don't execute anyone in my chat. Hey Zach baby, hope you're doing good. Hello the Bogs. Why do you call me Pinky? Anyway. Hey Fresman. Oh wow, Drew made it this time. Great to see you, Drew. I hope you enjoy it. You can actually take part this time. Uh-oh, Baron's here. Dun dun dun. Great to see you. Hey, your ex. Great to see you too. Great to see you. Alrighties. Hey, Fresh. Welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing today? Oh yeah, you did too, Fresh. I remember you were one of the first people to the last one. So how's everyone going today? I hope everyone's doing good. Good, good. I mean, you're not wrong, Weekly. You're not wrong. Sorry, you guys. Now, I apologize in advance. I'm really loud when I drink out of my drink bottle, but you'll live. Just getting all my drinks organized because I'm going to need it. Just need to make sure what the settings are because there we go. Check. Make sure all the notices are out. They're all out. Okay. Excellent, excellent. Hey Stacy! Can you please give Bean a hug for me? I love Bean so much. Oh yes, before we begin, could everyone please check out the rules in the description? Just so we have a nice and smooth stream. You know, no issues. And please listen to my mods. If they ask you to stop doing something. Alrighty, so I guess it's time to... Does anyone have any questions or anything? Or shall we sort of get... So if you have any questions, now's the time to ask away before I get into it. And yeah, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what ends up happening with this story. Could be really... Hey Mermaid Devil! Hugs! Great to see you. It's always great seeing you at my stream. God damn it. Hey Vampire Mystic! Oh my god, you too. Thank you, weekly creeps. When will the sky start falling? Soon. Soon. And Fresman, I don't drink VB, and I imagine at, you know, the grog shops. And, oh, Mistress the Creepypasta made it! Yay! Your ex, do you mean a collab that I'm hosting or that other people are doing? Because I've got so many collabs I need to send stuff in for. It is crazy. Oh my god, Eden V's here. Okay, everyone, Eden V is my good friend, and without her, there may not have been a channel. So everyone be nice to Eden. Dun dun dun. Mistress, are you tormenting people again? Oh yeah. Coffee is essential. Weekly. Don't make me come over there. Alright. God damn. You're all terrible. People just come in, I'm just like insulting my guests. That's great. So alrighty. So does anyone have any questions, or shall I just get straight into the story? Who watches the Watchmen? Dun dun dun. Don't know. Hey, amateur. Great to see you. I really appreciate you being here. Also, there is a series that I'm in that he has on his channel, and it's really fun. Oh. Mistress is feisty today. And the whole chat's just like... Alrighty. Nope, can't look at Twitter. Damn it. Alright. Weekly, stop arranging fights in my chat. No, it's all good. Oh. Wait. What has my chat turned into? God damn. Okay. So amateur asks, if you had 3 wishes, what would they be? God damn. Cliche question, but I'm curious. Well, I would want... a lifetime supply of nuggies. More magical powers I can use later because, you know, and... I'm sure. I would like to take a rain check on the last one. Hey Thomas, great to see you again. Yes. Well, perhaps. I don't know if getting everything you want would be a good thing, because things would come too easy to you. You must suffer. Dun, dun. Alrighty. Oh my. Oh, Fresh asks a good question if I can talk today. Would you rather have infinite chicken nuggies or 200 million subs? Ooh. Well, with the revenue I make from having 200 million subs, I could have unlimited nuggies. So I'm gonna have to go with the latter. Oh, god damn it. Alrighty, so who wants to hear? God damn. I mean, I could make my own nuggies, but there is something nice about purchasing nuggies already made for you. God damn this shit. Oh no no no. Alright. So who is ready for God damn you. Sorry. Okay. Yay! Eden's making me nuggies. Who Alright, so I probably need to get on with the story at some point. Oh, okay. Whoa, Eden's feisty today. It's at the coffee. Oh, poor Weekly. Alright. Alright, so who is ready to hear part 2 of the story? Although I'll be reading a quick recap of what happened last time. So people who are new will be able to understand what's going on. Hell yeah. Alrighties. Now, I tried formatting this one a little bit differently in my notes, so there may be some Oh, thank you, Mermaid Devil. Someday, you never know what may happen. I might get that many subscribers, but I don't think I will. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. Alright. Goddamn Fresh! Calling me out on Twitter. Goddamn. Alright. Time for the story. You have all made it very clear. Oh, wait. I need to do the thing. So, Survival in the Waste is starting now. Alright, so that should have transitioned over. If it didn't, ooh boy. Oh hey Iron Wolf, great to see you. Just before I begin. All will be revealed soon, Baron. Okay, just let me read the recap and then we can go from there. Alrighties. So, Survival in the Waste. A quick recap. In the previous episode, the survivors in the bunker were starving and their community was filled with strife, chaos. In a desperate attempt to ensure security and find additional resources, it was voted by the community that an army veteran called Richard would be sent out in an attempt to look for supplies. He set out and left his teenage daughter behind, but he was determined to get back to protect her. There were 3 options for him, and he chose to travel towards the desolate farmhouse in search of supplies. Instead, he was attacked by a cannibal with a necklace of human ears around his neck. He shot him at point-blank range before he fled. He found a mysterious shed that he chose to investigate. Inside was a girl chained up, and he went to help her. Unfortunately, her scream summoned the rest of the cannibal clan. They surrounded him. He was attacked by them and was soon overpowered by the group. He woke up bound, and he was not alone. There were other survivors there with him. However, he chose to ignore them. The cannibals came in to select who would next be devoured. Their next meal. They chose the survivor beside him, and Richard fought back. Unfortunately, it was in vain, and he was stabbed many times with rusted blades. He perished. Now, all of these decisions are due to the decisions that have been made by you guys. So, congratulations, you all killed Richard! He was meant to survive, damn you all. No, that's fine. Kitty! Okay, Hero, please stop sending me cat pictures. I will get so distracted. Now's not the time! Hey, Lost Case! God damn. Oh my goodness, the chat. I was waiting for all the D jokes coming out after that. Yep, you heard. I'm calling you out, Hero. There is a time and a place for cat gifts. Hey, Lost Case Hugs. Great to see you. Alrighty, so. Are you all ready for the next part? Just checking things. Oh, that's an interesting admission, amateur. Mermaid laughs hysterically. Bye, Richard. Wow, poor Richard. I'm looking forward to being on your channel too, Lost Case. Nice. Alrighties. Oh my. Hey, Mandy! Yay, you got to make it to one. Great to see you. Oh, thank you. I giggle all the time. What? Okay, so. Hey, Josie! Great to see you. Alrighties. Alright. Sorry, just getting my notes together. Sorry, everyone. Okay, so time for part, Alright, now time for the current time, so I'm not going to be looking at chat for this. And now the current time. Since Richard did not get back in time with the supplies that were needed, the riots broke out even more intensely. Two different factions rose. They ended up destroying each other. The founders screamed for people to calm themselves. Be patient. Richard will be back at any time. His frail body was knocked over and, unfortunately, he struck his head on a cement block. Susan, the doctor, terrified but brave, ran to his side. and unfortunately, she was slain in the crossfire. The bunker's only doctor was dead. Since there had been issues, an uncontrollable blaze had begun to break out throughout the building. Most of the survivors died of smoke inhalation. However, there were 2 that managed to escape the chaos. Rich's daughter, Sarah, or the street kid, Jack, both separated on either side and could not see each other. Now, who will be chosen? Richard's teenage daughter, Sarah. She desperately wants to know what happened to her father. She knows that he would have done anything to get back to her. She believes all the inhabitants of the bunker are dead, and had somewhat become friendly to Jack during their time together. Sarah is fairly quiet, healthy, and resilient. However, her primary focus is finding her dad. And again, she doesn't believe that he is dead. Or Jack, the street kid that was mentioned before. Through his cunning, he was able to gather up some supplies before he was forced to leave the bunker, through the south side this time. He tried looking for Sarah but couldn't find her. Now, who do you pick? Sarah or Jack? Alrighties. Hey, Andrew. Oh no, you guys are already planning to murder him. Yeah, lost case. It's what you did was okay, but just in some of my other chats, I've had some issues with self-promotion, but like it's okay for us to say, you know, we're gonna have our collab, so it's cool. All right. So, Fresman, count please. Yeah, it's all good, fam. We're all good. Oh, dry throat. Sorry, everyone. I know, poor Jack. I'm feeling that you're all going to just torture this poor boy. Oh no! Yeah. Alrighty, it's time to organize. Alright. So what does everyone think so far? Oh wow, I have a feeling that half of you are gonna just try to kill poor Jack, or just like help him. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, everyone. So do you like how everyone in the bunker died besides 2 of them because you chose someone? Great so far. Needs more people dying. Oh my. You do it terrible. Alright, so Jack was chosen. Jack is breathless. His hair smells of ash. as he clutches that bag of prized possessions. The pieces of food he hoarded from before. He looks out into the wasteland and he's confused. He doesn't quite know where to go, but he's got a good idea about how he wants to survive. He wonders where Sarah is. They were close to each other, and he remembers holding her hand, but they must have missed each other. So, there are two options for Jack now. Does Jack find supplies and a base, or does he try to find Sarah? So, I think oh, you guys are so sweet. So, one or two, does he number one is, does he find supplies and a new base? Or two, does he try to find Sarah? You're all so sweet. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay. Alright. I like how there's a couple of practical, like, find a base people, and everyone else is like, no! Find Sarah! It's great. I love the mixture. Alright, so I'm gonna give it a little bit more time, and then wait to see how it goes. So, what the votes are coming in as? Alright, as counted by Fresman, the Fresinator. 2 has it, so it would appear he is going to try to look for Sarah. God damn it, Fresman! I was about to take a sip. Alrighty. God damn. Oh. Jack decides to find Sarah. They'd been through so much together that it would be a shame to break apart now. He began to head north, towards where he suspected Sarah may have managed to find her way out. He called out to her, "Sarah! Sarah, where are you?" However, only silence greeted him in return. Near the entrance to the bunker, he finds some of her hair caught in the wiring, and guesses she made it out here alive. But where? Where exactly did she go? There were no tracks nor markings on the ground. So now he has to decide. Does he head towards the infamous farmhouse? Does he continue down the way with the burned out cars? Or does he take the middle road, where there are plenty of opportunities for an ambush to occur? So 1, 2, or 3. So 1 is the farmhouse, where we know oh, it's just a creepypasta. That's where the fun happens. 2 is down the road with the burnt out cars. 3 is down the middle way where there's you know, plenty of places for an ambush. So my good Fresman will need to count it. It's Jack. Oh, but maybe not. We don't know what she knew. The farmhouse is the first one. Okay, so gonna give it a little bit, wait for the good friends to tally it all up. Ooh. Ooh. You all want him to be attacked by the cannibals. I'm onto you guys. Oh my. Oh my. Alright. Oh my. Okay. Sorry, there's so much dead air time. I need to get better at this. Jack saw the farmhouse in the distance. Part of it looked like it had been burnt down, and he hesitated to go in. As he walked closer, he saw wooden traps, spikes, and all sorts of things at the stairs. Someone had clearly tried to barricade the place. A part of him wanted to call out for Sarah, but there was no way he was willing to do so. It would put a massive target on his back, one that he was not prepared to have. Instead, he walked around the house, trying to peer inside the windows. Many of them were coated in dust, or had signs of defenses built onto them. There was a strange, sickening smell, and he knew instantly what it was. You never forgot the smell of a rotting corpse. He covered his mouth with his hand. Despite seeing all the death, he was still not used to such smells. There was a window partly open. He looked at it. It was high enough for him to get into, and the room appeared to be empty. Now, does he go in? Or does he stay outside? Oh my god, what the hell are you guys talking about? Oh, everyone's just like, okay. I love how you're all just helping him die. So please put your numbers in, everyone, if you haven't already. Oh no! Please don't eat weekly creeps until after the live stream, thank you. I require his services. Hell yeah, Thomas. Hell yeah. Ooh, definitely one. You guys are all wanting blood. I'm just gonna have a quick sippy sip. Oh, weekly. He tastes like Texas. I know, I'm only joking. Alrighty. So, going in. That's great. I just closed the file I need. That's thank you, Brain. That's great. He slid up the window. It was stiff and clearly had not been opened properly for some time. Fortunately, he wasn't exactly thick, if you know what I mean. He was one of those more slender types, and had always been pretty agile. He dropped the bag on the floor. then muttered, "Shit." He paused and listened. Silently. But there were no sounds or signs of anyone else being there. He eased himself down into the room. The door was closed, but it did not appear to be locked. He opened it, and as he made his way towards the kitchen, the telltale smell got more intense. He found the body of the old man. At first he felt sorry for him. He was shot at close range. The remnants of his face lying all over the kitchen floor. He almost stopped until he saw the necklace, that infamous necklace with human ears. He took out his pocket knife. It wasn't the best, but at least it was something. It wouldn't be the first time he killed stealthily. Now, does he search the house? Or does he leave? Eden, no, that wasn't, Eden, I know you're naughty, okay? Oh my. What the hell was going on? You're all wild. He wasn't thick. Okay, go in, yep. Oh, I'm sorry, Baron. He's not a thick boy. Oh my. Okay. No, he didn't. Oh wait, I'm not gonna go into details. Search the house. Oh, everyone's like, search the house! Gets funny with age. Oh no. Yep, definitely the ones. I like how there was no waiting as everyone's like, one! Hurry up, tell the story. Okay. Okay, goddamn. Search the house! Alright. There were two different levels to the old farmhouse. The bottom had like a dining room and what had been a living room in the past. The upstairs he imagined would have had bedrooms and such. As he walked into the lounge room, there were clear signs of death. There were two skeletons there and oddly looked like they were in an embrace. Perhaps they had died right when the world ended. He kept going. Skeletons were no harm to him. And he was quite good at hiding his footprints. There was no loud sounds, so he had the element of surprise. Unlike others. There was a door slightly open and he could see inside. It looked like a bathroom. Gently he opened the door and looked in. Besides being filthy, there was nothing of note. So he continued on his way. It didn't take long until all the rooms were searched and there was nothing of value. Does he go up the stairs? Some of which looked pretty dangerous. The fire had touched sorry everyone. Fire had damaged the top of the house. There was a chance she could be hiding up there. Or perhaps not. Does he climb the stairs? Or does he not risk it at all? So, one is climb stairs. Or two is just nope out. Oh my. Baron? Now it's not a living room. Ooh. Oh my. What are you all planning to do to poor Weekly? 3 is to kill Weekly. We're not killing Weekly. God damn it. By Spectre of Richard. Alright. Alright guys, seriously answer like 1 or 2. Alright Iron, well thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate you being here. Jack sighed to himself and wondered about some of his life choices. To be fair, he had made several confusing and at times foolish ones. He avoided the damaged parts of the stairs and checked them first. It was stable enough to hold his weight. If he had been heavier, he may have fallen through. He entered the master bedroom and he looked inside and it wasn't the weirdest thing he saw. The bed had been covered in bones. Endless skeletons of countless victims. He entered, looked around, trying to search for valuables or any sign of Sarah. Nothing. He entered what looked to be another bedroom. There were no beds anymore. And he could smell of rats. And he grew worried because where rats were, it was likely that there were snakes as well. In the corner, there was a grotesque shrine. The dark coloring showed that there had been blood dribbled all over the altar. However, as he stood closer, smell wafting up. He had a feeling that it had been some time since it had actually been used. He wasn't surprised. Humans were garbage before the apocalypse, and it made sense that many would be afterward. He opened some of the cupboards. He found some old clothes, completely torn, dusting. No use to him in the wild. He kept going. Walked down the hallway. But outside, he heard human voices. He couldn't quite hear what they were saying. Now, he had 2 options. Look at them first through the window, or go out to see them. One is look out through the window to see who they are first, or 2, go out to greet them without waiting. I'm just scrolling up to see what I've missed. Oh, god damn you guys. God damn it, Baron. Oh my. Ooh, okay. Back. My birthright. I have no idea what half you're going about. Door clothes are bad. It's called fashion, honey. Look it up. God damn. If he If he eats lamps or drinks paint, he'll be fine. Fresh. To go out and ask it. Secret option. Read from a commentary. Summon Richard to assist. Oh, someone's just gonna join the stream and they just hear me going, ah ha ha ha, it's so funny. I'm laughing. Guys, shh. Alright, so Frasman, could you please do the counting? So number 1 is, oh, okay. Ooh. Oh, okay. So 1. Look through the window. Jack hears the noise and he isn't dumb enough to go out to see what they are. He lowers himself down and peers through the window. There are a small group of what look to be bandits. At least, that's what he assumed them to be. With them are human captives, and he doesn't care about them. He's only looking for Sarah. However, there is always a chance that they may know where she went. And they also had supplies on them that he wanted for himself. Now, does he choose to confront them? Or does he choose to follow them instead? God damn it, you guys. Going, who the hell is Richard? Yeah. Oh, okay, so Mr. Security Pastor, Richard was the previous character that they all killed through their errors. Oh. I mean, Adam, that is an interesting idea, to be fair. God damn. Oh, wow. Amateur is like, no mercy. Yep. Yep. Oh, wow. Okay. It's like you guys are actually trying to preserve his life. I'm surprised. Or maybe you all just want him to get with Sarah. So I guess we'll have to see. Dun dun dun. Alrighties. The group don't appear to be interested in the building. So Jack makes his way down the stairs, keeping an eye on the door. There's no movement from them. They don't try to enter. He can hear the screams of their prisoners, their captives. There are a few women amongst them, but none of them look like Sarah. As it drifts off into the dusk, he follows. It's not the first time he's had to wander or perhaps live rough, so the idea isn't strange to him. He made sure he picked up his backpack filled with the supplies. If need be, he could barter for them. Unfortunately, he was spotted. He has his pocket knife ready, and the man greeting him seems more curious than angry. It wasn't very often that a young teenage boy would survive in the wild. However, he was still suspicious about his motives. He says to Jack, "Who are you?" And Jack doesn't answer. Jack ponders an idea. Does he try to reason or join this group? Or does he try to find a way around it? So 1 is join. 2 is avoid, basically. Oh my. Oh wow. Wow. There's a lot of Richard hate in this chat. Poor Richard. Yeah. Fresh. Shh. No. Come on, guys. Okay, so 1 or 2. 1 is essentially trying to reason with them, talk to them. Or 2, try to avoid it and just avoid confrontation. Or potential confrontation. Pardon me, sorry. God damn you! We need Jack to kill Mrs. Oh wow. Wow, okay. God damn it, you guys. Terrible. Oh god. Alrighties. The man looks Jack up and down. He also saw the knife in his hand. You don't want to do that, mate. You don't want to. Jack nods. He understands. If the man calls his friends, there's a good chance he won't be able to fight them off. Jack asks, "Where are you headed?" And the man looks at him, a bit surprised, a bit taken back that this kid's chill about the idea of talking to a bandit of some type. But, you know, he comes around. He puts his arm around Jack's shoulder and leads him back to the group. Strangely trusting him despite the fact that Jack still had that knife in his hand. He's taken to the group leader. A questionable looking fellow who looks like he watched too many watched too many watched too many movies. Mainly Mad Max. He went the whole aesthetic. Cheesy, you know, like an old bloodlord barbarian type. The guy looked tall and he was missing an eye. He had a deep scar down his face. It was thick. And Jack had to admit he was more than a little intimidated. But he was determined not to show it. The leader says, "Who the fuck are you?" And Jack replies with either 1, "I'm your latest recruit," or 2, "I'm after some information." Either. Okay, just checking back the chat. A lot of Richard hate still. Hey PA, great to see you. Oh my god, wow, so much Richard hate. I wish Jack was a little, yeah, Jack, Richard was the really aggressive character, unfortunately. Jack's a bit quieter, he's a bit more stealthy and sly. Have him constantly kill rats. Oh gosh. You guys are terrible. Joffrey Worth. Okay. 2222. And Katie, which option impresses Sarah the most? I like how everyone's just trying to get them two together. It's like, come on, now kiss. You know the gif with the now kiss? Oh, it's great to see you. The twos have it. Oh. Dun 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 dun. Jack looks him in the eye. Kind of having a bit of a smug grin, you know. Something's inspired him to just go for it. Yeah, I'm looking for a girl, Jack says. She's about my height-ish. And then he like lowers his hand a bit to show she's a bit shorter. He stands at about 5'11". So Sarah looks like she's about 5'7" maybe. She's got red hair. Tight curls. Have you seen her? The leader gives him the most smug, arrogant look. Just, yeah. He cracks his knuckles slowly. Just pure arrogance coming from him. Yeah, I might have seen a girl like that. What are you willing to do for it, though? And the question hung in the air for a bit, and Jack's just like, fuck. So, Jack was about to speak when who Jack assumes is the leader's wife or his girlfriend or something, some female relation says, why don't you have him kill the man who ran from us? And the leader seems to ponder, you know, strokes his chin for a moment. Goddamn weekly! And he considers it, and he said, alright, I'll give you a job, and then I'll tell you where she is. Jack doesn't look convinced. He's been fooled before. It's enough to know what's going on. But, you know, it couldn't hurt to have a connection. He shrugs and says, who is it? And the guy says, James. He used to do some work for us, and he's run. Taken some supplies. I want him dead, and I want you to bring back his head. Jack's committed murder before, so it's not an unfeasible thing to him. He shrugs and nods, not quite sure what exactly he's agreed to. Yeah, I'll do it. But I'm gonna need a weapon. The leader gives him a pistol with about 20 bullets. Bit of a risky move considering still not out of their camp yet. He pauses for just a moment. Gestures with his finger to get Jack to lean in. And he does. The man's breath stinks. It's foul. And he says to Jack, if you betray us, I will skin you alive. You will regret the day you were born. And when I find that girl, what I do to her will be unspeakable. It hung in the air for a moment. They gave Jack another bit of time to consider it. There were two options. One, Jack humbly agrees. Or two, Jack spits in his face. Alright, just need to check the chat. Sarah. So, seems like Mistress has claimed Sarah, so... That's weekly. Oh. Oh my. Sun's almost down weekly. I'm getting scared. Yes, Drew. I would be scared too. Oh. Oh, okay. Rolling down. Oh yeah, you both are Texans. I'm just reading through the chat. Now, I didn't say how many bandits there were, but there are probably about 7. 8 including the leader guy's missus. Dun dun dun. Oh. Open vats, yes, open vats. Alrighty, so, ooh, number 1. Yeah, Jack knows when he's outgunned, even though he now has a gun. He looks it over, it's a bit rusty. Not the best, but certainly serviceable. Better than having nothing. He smiles and pats the man's shoulder. You go over deal. The man's good as dead. Do you know where he set out from? Just so I have an idea. Any place where he could possibly be. The leader looks at him funny. As though agitated that he's been requested to do his job for him. Kinda lazy, but... He points down towards the burnt out cars. The road he hadn't chosen. Down that way. He's fallen in with one of the other gangs. You might need to take them out as well. Or you might not. So, Jack begins down that way. With his... Because, goddamn, so many things keep distracting me. He checks the gun, loads it, puts the safety on. Walks. And night's beginning to fall. He needs to have shelter. He finds a little spot, secluded enough. It's not ideal, but it will be due for the evening. He curls up and falls to sleep. As the night ends, he feels the sun on his eyes and wakes up. A part of him half imagined to have some of the bandits standing over him, but no. He was alone. He continued down that way. The burnt cars were a clear sign. There were old skeletons there, that there had been a lot of conflict in times past, but there were no signs of anything happening now. As he walked, he noticed symbols, with skulls and blood. Pretty cliche if you asked him, but signs of gang activity. He kept moving, hoping that someday he would find that dude. There's only now he realized that he had no physical description of James. And he also didn't know the name of that leader either. Hopefully he would accept any head that he was given. He hears a creaking sound. Creak, 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 creak. It sounded like a shopping trolley. Creak, creak, creak. he looked over and saw an elderly woman hunched over what looked to be a trolley filled with items. He had his hand rested on the gun. He knew that even innocent old ladies, particularly in the apocalypse, they had to be dangerous. He kept an eye on her, and finally she saw him. She gestured for him to come closer, with that old weathered hand. His eyes narrowed and he eyed her suspiciously. Does he talk to her? Or does he get the fuck out? Alright, let's see. Oh, thank you. The music is by Tanner Stokes. It's been dun, dun, dun. Oh my. Hero. Yes, he needs to level up. Shame, 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 please no. Oh my. Top tier. Special. Look. Okay. This is not a very expensive production. So you're gonna get creak, 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 creak. Okay, let's see. Oh. Wow, an amateur. Wow, I did not expect this. So, number 1 is talk to the old woman. Number 2 is get the hell out of there. So, Fresman, please do your job and count. Oh, thank you, Weekly. Yeah, see, Weekly approves. Oh, I'm sorry, Fresman. Oh, see? Ominous agrees. I just need to have a quick sippy. Hope not amateur, but you never know. Never know. Dun dun dun. Alrighties. He takes one look at this crazy woman. She smiles at him. She's got no teeth left. Kind of a crazy look in her eye. He points at him, and that's enough. He turns and runs into the forest. As he runs, he hears this crazy witch cackle following him, and he knows he made the right choice. As he runs, he begins to realize that he's even more lost than what he was before. He keeps going until he finds a creek. It doesn't seem that busy. In fact, it's kind of peaceful. The realization sets in that he would have been happier outside of the bunker than within it. It could have been why perhaps he tried to sabotage it so often. As he walked along the creek, he thought he heard a growl. Stopped and listened. He couldn't hear anything. He kept going. If there was water, there was a good chance that these people, James, would be nearby. And he needed to find James. Or at least someone he could pass as James. Kept going. And there was a little drop where the creek came to an end. It was strange. Nothing made sense. There was garbage in the creek. It stopped the flow of the water. He walked up the small hill, looking around at his surroundings. He had made good time, but it was difficult to know where to go when you had no idea where either Sarah nor James were. He considered a little something perhaps not wise. Does he not try to kill this James person? Or two, does he take what he has and run? So one is follow the deal that was made, or two, lulls no buy. Welcome back. Welcome back. No. Richard is in our hearts. Nice cackle. Why, thank you. Thank you. Sounds like my mom. You're not gonna... Well, if I do a growl special effects, it might arouse you all too much, and I can't have that. It's okay, mistress. I'm small too. Odds of finding Sarah are the exact same as finding James. Well, you never know what will happen. Let's just say that. So, one is he follows the deal, or two, that, you know, he just decides to be all, you know what? Fuck the bandit guy. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Yodeling on the other hand. Oh my god. Alright, so cast your votes, please, people. And the good Fresman will... Good Fresman will count it all up. Are you enjoying the story so far, everyone? Message. I'm doing this! Why do you do this, people? Sorry, everyone. Bunch of messages. I was until that vote. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's great. Okay. Baron is harsh. Very harsh. Alright, good. So people are enjoying it. That is good. What was it? Double check. The ones have it. Alright. After considering it for a moment, he decides that going back on the deal wouldn't be a good idea. He had no doubts that that leader would do horrible things to him, let alone what he'd possibly do to Sarah. Anyway, he hoped that this James guy, whoever it was a piece of trash, so he wouldn't feel bad about killing him. You could smell smoke. He walked towards the smell and tried to stay as hidden as possible. There was a small encampment. The people looked pretty average. There were guards standing around the God damn it. There were guards standing around, patrolling. But everyone seemed to be so focused on their work, it almost seemed like a small farming community. They had goats and some other forms of livestock. Strange. Considering the state of the world, it almost didn't make sense. considering the road he was traveling on as well. It was baffling. He stared at it for a moment. It looked like the type of place Sarah would have gone if she had the opportunity to go. He eyed it, hesitating. But it's also a place James could be. He hid his weapons and then went to bury some of his supplies. He'd take some of it, but not all of it. Having a secret stash had always been his way of survival, and he wasn't about to change that now. He took a few items and walked towards the gate, his arms outstretched, showing he wasn't armed or had no intention of harming anyone. Two of the guards approached him, their guns pointed at him. But he had a feeling that bullets were low. Surely it wouldn't have been too easy to find more, or to make more. "Hey, I'm here to trade," he said, with a big goofy smile on his face. He always seemed to put on a character when he was around lots of people, particularly people he didn't know or wanted to convince of something. Both guards looked at each other. Then they looked back at him. "What have you got to trade?" one of them said. And he held up some tin food. It was on the old side now, but it couldn't hurt to have some spare, you know? You never knew when a natural disaster would happen. Crop would fail or the livestock would mysteriously die. They didn't look all too convinced, but the gate slowly opened and he was allowed in. Does he go in or does he keep walking? Alrighties. Look at the chat again. Yes, no Richard. Yeah, Tanner Stoke does amazing music and it's just... I may be commissioning more work from him at some point too, so... Dun 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 dun. I'm not sure, Mistress, but like there's always a chance that they will be. So you never know what to expect with YouTube. I would love it if Tanner showed up. He's shown up for my premieres before, but hopefully he'll come. Hey Fear, great to see you. I'm doing good and I hope you're doing good too. Dun dun dun. Alright, so put in your votes. So go into this nice, safe looking settlement or walk away. Hell yeah. I'm glad you're all enjoying it. Because I am quite enjoying this. And then after everyone's voted, the good Fresman will let me know what has been decided by everyone. So yeah. Oh my. Mistress, your love of Sarah and going to find her is so sweet. Oh wow, really? Whew. Yeah. Oh, Mistress. Alright. Jack had been fooled before. He eyed them up. People when they were friendly was always a one. Sorry. When people were friendly, it was always a weird sign. No one was nice for no reason. Everyone expected payment of some kind. He looked around, and there was something that seemed off at the last minute. He gave an awkward smile and shook his head. Guards seemed agitated by this. One of them gestured for the gates to close. Part of him wondered if he made the right decision. And he wasted no time in going back to his hiding spot. He dug up the rest of his supplies and put them in his backpack. As he did so, he heard a stick break behind him and saw the elderly woman standing there, the one who had cackled before. This time she looked somewhat sane. Her trolley wasn't there, but still, age had marked her face. He stared at her, surprised, as she stared back at him. She put her hand out to him, as though asking for some of the food he had. Does he give her some, or not? I also wish to teach him necromancy and bring Richard back. Oh my. Weekly needs to be... Why is everyone obsessed with eating poor Weekly? God damn. Hey, welcome back, Eden. Yep. You missed a lot. You just randomly vote. He's like, yeah, 2. I'll go with 2. So I'm just gonna wait for Fresman to... Okay, 1, he gives the old woman some food. Or 2, he doesn't. So 1, he gives her some food. Or 2, he doesn't. Oh my. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, it's okay, Eden. It's okay. He shook his head to decline her. Getting food in this world was not easy, and he was certainly not prepared to share. She raised what would have been an eyebrow before the hairs had fallen out. Clearly unimpressed with his decision. You foolish boy, she taunted him. And he had a feeling that he had made the wrong choice. She offered her hand again, and again he pulled away. Still unwilling to share, you know. I saw you, she began, stepping closer to him. I saw you with that group. Who are you? Now closer, he can see her eyes. One of them's faded, possibly blind, but it's like she misses nothing. Highly perceptive, at least that's what his opinion is. He gulps. He's not used to this. In his silence, she continues. Those men, those bandits, are you with them or not? He spoke with such power and conviction. Does he tell her the truth? Or does he tell her a lie? Dun dun. Checking out the chat. Nice. So one is... No, not now. One now is to tell the truth about who he is. Or two, to lie. So basically it's about his connection to the bandit group. Yeah, that's amateur. Lawful, eat neutral. Yep. Oh dear. Oh my. The ones have it. Dun dun. Okay. Jack knows when he's, you know, beaten. He sighed. Look. I'm trying to find my friend Sarah. We lived together after, you know, and he made like a world blowing up thing, you know. Very clear he was talking about like the apocalypse that led to like whatever the fuck happened. And she looked at him, listening very carefully to what he was saying. He continued. The bandits, I guess, whatever they were. They had captives and I went to ask them if they had Sarah. I know it's stupid. But I hope to see her. We were to, you know, I wanted to be with her and he jumbled his words and it was very clear that, you know, he has a thing for her, you know. There's something there. And the old woman doesn't say anything. She doesn't change her expression or anything like that. But Jack keeps going. He may know where she is, and I have to follow every path possible to find her. I have to kill one of their former members. James, I think his name was. If I don't, they threaten to kill me. And kill Sarah. He actually hung his head. He genuinely felt somewhat ashamed about this. Murder was easy enough to do. But still, the thought of something happening to Sarah because of a decision he made was just not one he wanted to make. The old woman looked at him, studying him for a moment. She reached out and placed her hand on his arm. I can protect you. Do you want to come home with me? So 1, he agrees. 2, he declines. Oh my god, what the hell has been happening in the chat? Jack knows when he's eaten. Thanks for coming, Fresh. It was great seeing you. Thanks for joining in. Don't kill Sarah. I love how everyone loves Sarah. Like, no one knows who she is, but like, it's like, everyone hates Richard. People seem to be okay with Jack, but everyone seems to just love Sarah. Oh no. So everyone please cast your votes. So good Fresman can count them. Oh, Sarah is my waifu. You should make that a hashtag on Twitter, amateur, by the way. Simp for Sarah. Oh no. Thank you, Drew. I really appreciate that. I'm still not entirely used to this. Alright, Drew. Have a good one. Thank you. Thank you for coming. And hopefully you'll come back to watch what the rest happens. And my stomach is growling. That is just great. God damn. See you, Drew. Be good. So our options are... well, we don't know what's going on, so... is everyone cool if I wrap it up now because I'm starting to get a bit tired and my voice is starting to crack? And I may have a guest on. So we'll just see what the last thing. Sorry everyone, I didn't think my voice would start to crack, but it's gone. Nope. Nope, you've had enough fun. Eat some nuggies. Oh, I should order some. Well, I can't say. If you guys do the right things, you will find Sarah. Well, we don't know what happened to Sarah. Like what happened last time. If you choose certain people, other people may die. I wrote a Sonic Mario fanfiction. Would you read it? Well, is it horror? Or... if it's horror, then yes. But generally I read horror on my channel. Oh, thank you. Oh, yes. What do you mean what happened to Susan? Susan was killed at the start, Baron. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Weekly, could you drop... oh, thank you. So the ones have it. Alright, so that... I'll make a note for next time. It's an old lady. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so sorry about my throat, everyone, but this reached a point where I'm just like... they are... my mods are angels, and I love them. They are. They're such sweetie pies. I'll find out soon if someone looks at their Discord. Oh yeah. So who are you gonna... well, I was hoping to have Weekly on, but he's not answering me. Or I could have someone else on if anyone feels like popping in for a bit to be interviewed. Well, not interviewed, but like hang out. Hey Mistress, you should come on sometime. Yay! Oh, okay. Well, oh my god, my stomach keeps going grrr, grrr, grrr. Yes, Amateur, I'll read it. Send it to me via email, please. Alright, so it looks like we are going to have the Fresman coming on. So, that should be interesting. Can I have a sippy sippy? I didn't make a little picture for Fresman, so he doesn't get one, but yeah. So I will call the Fresman right now, and yeah. Well, hello. Hello, everyone. This is Fresman. I hope this is working. Alright, there we go. Yay! I am joined by the Fresman.
Hello, party people. How's everybody today?
Nice. Nice. So, did you enjoy the story, Fresman?
I did.
Good. Good.
Now, would you say that was? Did you say? Would you say that today's story took longer than Richard's did the last live stream?
I'm not sure.
Because if I remember, Richard's was fairly short, wasn't it?
Yeah, I almost think people were trying to have Richard killed at some point. I'm like, you guys, what are you doing? They're like, yes, let's do this.
Everybody's turned against him.
Yeah, poor Richard. Everyone's just like, no. Hey, Andrew.
Hello, party people in the chat. They're tagging my name. Hello, ominous hero, amateur animator, Andrew. Hello, everybody.
Weekly creeps says, who's Freezer Man?
Freezer Man. How? I am a talk show host and also an accursed mask. Hello.
Amateur really hates Richard. Like, just the hatred, damn.
Like how, like, the end of that story, everybody's like, rest in peace, Richard. Rest in peace. And then afterwards, everybody's like, fuck Richard.
Yep.
Get him out of here.
Alright, so I'm just going to change the image over so people know that the story is finished for now.
Okay.
So, Sarah is awesome. Alright, thanks for coming, Adam. It was great to see you. And I hope to see you again at the next one. So, Fresman.
Yes.
What is happening on your channel next?
We have a new episode of DMAS coming up hopefully soon. Having just a little bit of issues with the audio files, but if all else fails, I might just move to the next guest and then kind of come back to the one that should have come this week.
Okay.
But I don't know, I've been having a good handful of software problems this last week or so.
Well, that sucks. That really sucks.
Yeah, but on the upside, recently did an interview with, let me double check the chat here. Wonder if they're here right now.
Ooh. Connection.
Ooh. Ish. I want to defer to Amateur Animator's question real quick while I try to find the name.
Alrighty.
Oh, it's Mad Chatter, of course.
Oh yes, I don't think Mad Chat is in here, but
Amateur Animator asks the real question here: is Shrek hot? And what's your answer? Yes.
I mean, it's a good question to ask.
I mean, look, man, you already answered it for me, so I know you can't see me shrug, but you know.
Yeah. Oh, I should have eaten before my stream. My stomach keeps going. Arr, arr, arr.
Oh.
Should have eaten more nuggies.
There was a night where I did that 40-piece chicken nugget thing that you can get from Macca's.
Oh god, that would be heaven. Did you eat all of them?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And did I feel good afterward? No, I did not. Wow.
Well, we could have weekly creeps on as well, but I think that would just be too chaotic. I don't. Chaos. Does anyone have any questions for the Fresman or myself?
Yeah, unlike having Lady on Demasked where I asked her questions and then she bullied me, now I'm the one under the microscope, so ask me anything. Within reason.
Yeah, Weekly, you are a lot to handle.
Yeah, Weekly, ask questions within reason.
God damn.
So bully Lady, that's a...
Wow.
You got a point there, Barrett.
Why would you want to bully me for? I am a nice person all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that sucks, amateur. Yes, 40 pieces, Andrew.
I know, right?
And he didn't think to share them with us.
40 pieces may be a lot, but it's nothing compared to the shame I felt afterward.
Shame. 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 I hope you feel all that shame.
Oh, that's a good question, Weekly. Who do I aspire to be like? Besides you?
Yeah, see, Mistress agrees. Look.
Yeah, that's a good question. Because I like doing the things I enjoy as a hobby, whether it be interviewing people on here or making videos in general, or what I do for fun offline, which is fixing computer parts.
Oh, yes.
And so I guess I aspire to be the type of person that I'm happy being, if that makes sense. I feel like that's kind of a cop out, but I think that's my more honest answer.
I see. I suppose that answer will do, but I'm gonna have to degrade your mark from an A to like a C. But you are getting a point for effort, though, I suppose. I mean, just yeah.
Fine, I'll go for the milquetoast option. I'm trying to be like you, lady.
That's it. Grovel. Worship me.
My gracious toast.
Yes. Who? Hey, demonic wolf. Great to see you. You missed the story part, but you get to hear the shenanigans that happen afterwards.
Oh my
god. Hero, the Catman, asks the Fresman,
Hmm?
what got you interested in interviewing members of the community?
Now, that's an interesting question because it was born more of the idea of like, I want to know what people do on YouTube outside of YouTube. You know?
Okay.
Like say you take like the example I usually use is PewDiePie. He's, uber famous for making video game videos and whatever the hell else he does, because I don't really watch his channel. But I'm fascinated by him because I want to know what he does when he's not on camera.
Okay.
Yeah. And so Demasked sort of came around because I just wanted to talk one-on-one with somebody who makes YouTube content without it being like sure, we'll talk here and there about the how YouTube works, but instead of it being like, well, I'm going to do this video and then this video and then this video, it's like, all right, here's the type of videos I do, but then it's like, what are you interested in? What do you like?
Yeah. Chris.
And I think that's it's been interesting to talk to, members of especially the horror community, both you, lady, and Weekly, and even everybody else who I haven't interviewed yet, like Hero Askew and Mad Chatter. All of them have been super nice to talk to.
Weekly, could you please post a link to the Fresman's channel in my chat, please? Do you feel honored?
I do. Uh-oh. Help, I'm under the microscope here by Amateur Animator asking which Shrek is the best Shrek movie. this may be the most important question you will ever be asked. See, I think I have some more authority on answering this because I've been told I look like the male version of, or not the male version, the human version of Shrek from Shrek 2.
Sorry. It's like, oh, lady just bullied him on her channel. That's nice. But yes, please check out the Fresman's channel. Weekly, could you also grab my interview with Fresman as well and pop that in the chat, please? Thank you.
To answer your question, amateur animator, I would say Shrek 2 because it has that wonderful cover of I Need a Hero.
Oh, that's awesome. That is an awesome.
Weekly asks, why do people want to eat me? Yeah, that's a good question, Weekly. I mean, and also Eden, yes, that it is me. Hello.
It is the Fresman.
How are you? But as we all know, Texans taste like gun oil and Bud Light. Even if they don't drink it, they just happen to.
Thank you for that, Weekly. Oh wow, there's a lot of cannibalism references in my chat. Well, I'm not surprised, to be honest.
This is what I get for stepping out for 5 seconds.
Eden's
what, is
back.
hearing my voice a punishment, Eden?
Yes.
Oh!
Oof. Oof. So, my first guest with my live streams was Weekly Creeps. The second one was Lucid Lupus. And now it is the Fresman.
And now for the filler episode, me!
Oh, stop it. Stop. Oh, no.
Wait, I answered the question.
Oh, dear.
It's me. I'm the Fresman. Well, amateur animator, if you want to, be on the show, go ahead and send me a DM on Twitter, and my email is also in the bio if you prefer that. But yeah, I'm available to be talked at.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, hey, Lucid. Speak of the
devil.
Hey,
Lucid. Speaking of somebody I've interviewed, look, it's Lucid Lupus.
You should also interview Mistress of Creepypasta as well sometime.
I should.
I'm just like telling you who to interview. It's like, this is my channel now. Welcome to Demasked.
Hey man, a lot of the times whenever I talk to both you and Weekly, I'm like, all right, who do I contact next?
Yep. Yes. Oh, look, she's agreed.
Hell yeah. And also, let's see, so amateur animator, I got Baron and I have to talk Star Wars at some point.
Hey, Lost Case. Welcome back, my Aussie buddy.
Hello, and welcome. So to go back, we have a question from Andrew Scolari. What's my favorite old movie? Now, give me just a second to get the year on it, because I don't want to be wrong. 1944. There's a comedy movie starring Cary Grant called Arsenic and Old Lace, which I'm a big fan of.
Nice.
And a lot of it's kind of conversational humor, a little bit of slapstick, but a lot of it's kind of like the exchanges in between characters. I highly recommend it.
Suppose we'll all have to check that out.
Yeah. Do it, you cowards.
Wow. This is almost like when Weekly called everyone weaklings. Like, hello, weaklings. Like, oh.
And then your next live stream, you're like, hello, peasants. Like, whoa, lady. Jesus, where'd that come from?
Oh, no. Lucid said Lady Pangoria, so I have to do the Lady Pangoria. There, are you
Lady
happy?
Pangoria.
Are you happy now, Lucid? I did the thing. I did the thing.
Eden, why? Weekly, why did you double down on that question? What are my thoughts on cannibalism?
God damn. Oh, sorry. Lady Pangor. No, I can't. I can't do the chills voice.
Lady Pangoria.
Lady Pangoria.
Number 15.
Lady Pangoria had to fight some emus. I can't do the voice. I'm so sorry. I get all these people unsubscribing from my channel. They're like, no, don't ever do that again.
Just the image of a penguin in a corset charging a cloud of emus. And Weekly, you are already on the show. In fact, you can link to your episode.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Who the hell
That's
do you
not
think you are?
That's not self-promotion.
I know. I'm just being. I'm teasing you. Again.
Well.
Just like how I'm like just live streaming you and bullying you, like just right away. I'm sorry. Oh no! Oh no!
I didn't dodge the question on cannibalism, and I will say it's fine if it is necessary. Hey man, we're out of food. Can I just up and eat you? Sure, man.
Oh. You know what I could do with some nuggies right now?
Made from clown meat. Has anybody seen Ronald McDonald?
Oh, okay.
What's the most iconic book I've ever read? God, that's a good question. Because I've recently gotten into Stephen King, and I'd say a lot of his stuff would be considered. Oh God, Weekly's confirmed me as a cannibal. Great. Now I get to deal with the fallout of that.
Sorry, I need to just mute Discord when I'm doing this because I get so distracted.
I'm still gonna make an OnlyFans with feed pics. All the things you get to read out loud. Everyone get exposed for trending. No.
Oh yes, that is actually a good idea. Poor Fred. Are you regretting messaging me and being like, I'm down? Filled with regret.
I'll be on your live stream, followed by local talk show host career has ended in a fiery blaze today.
Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun.
To answer your question, Eden, I would say the most iconic book I've ever read was George Orwell's 1984. In terms of iconography, because it's kind of used as a staple of most dystopian sci-fi settings.
Oh god. Lucid had to mention Michelle Obama. Well, it's bound to happen eventually.
Hey man, those are some strong arms, man.
She's a very strong lady. With all the stuff she had to endure when she was in, when her husband was. So, Presman.
Yes.
Where would you like to see your channel go in the future?
I honestly would like, once I'm more financially stable, I'd like to make Demasked a live show. Not live as in live streams, but like live action. Actually have a desk and everything, and live action. Have guests come down and show up on set.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Are you also going to live stream?
I'd like to start live streaming more often. The issue I have, at least in the present moment, is my schedule is a little bit all over the place.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's kind of hard to kind of pick a day and effectively be like, hey, I'm live streaming today, that sort of thing.
Nice. It'd be cool once you can, though.
Yeah.
And I expect to be a guest.
No.
It's like, no ladies allowed.
You're gonna pull that just like, well, since I had you on my live stream, I should be on yours.
It's like, wow, yes, I will do that. Who just gonna listen to me like, why is she so mean to him?
And on a side note, Eden, I loved the movie. It's incredibly uncomfortable. I love it. Starring John Hurt. There we go. Couldn't remember his name there for a second. But the movie version, yeah.
Oh, Eden's heading off. Bye, Eden. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it.
Have a good one, Eden. If you didn't hear it now, hopefully you'll hear it on the replay. But I hope you have a nice night.
Day. It's daytime. I'm sorry.
I hope you have a nice Oregon evening on the west coast of the United States of America. Let's see here. I'm only going to have live people on the show. No, I'm going to have the stuffed corpse of Harry Houdini on to talk to him.
Wouldn't be surprised, to be honest.
I would do something like that, wouldn't I? Where was... Okay, I'm trying to catch up with the almost at the stream, the chat. Hero asks, Catman, do I have a plan on doing a podcast, maybe on nerdy stuff? I would actually like to do something like that. Kind of get like a group together and do that.
Do it.
Do it.
I've been workshopping some stuff, but nothing's set in stone. But I'll have to look more into that once I kind of get everything else situated.
Also, a little late, and I forgot to do this, but this is a podcast that Eden and I are do. Well, it's on Eden's thing, but this is it. I'm just like promoting stuff for my friends right now.
I want to be on there.
Well, you'd have to talk to Eden then, wouldn't you?
Great.
Poor Eden.
Yeah. I will message Eden at some point, possibly right after this. There was animator. Would I be interested in voicing a character in your series, Drug Crime? Am I voicing the drugs? And yes, I would absolutely be totally down for voicing anything and anyone. Yes. And yes, weekly, you can watch.
Oh my.
You're right, Baron. Houdini would get out of that interview. Oh my god. Baron, you're a genius. I should just interview an empty straitjacket.
Oh god.
In like a pile of chains. Let's see. Execute order 66.
I just heard how loud my gulp was, and I'm like, oh no.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me take a drink, just kind of.
Oh god.
a little Ghost Girl.
So Fresman,
Yes.
what is your favorite PC game of all time?
Oh. Jeez, that's a big question. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. I will defer you to my first ever PC game, which is still my favorite to this day.
Okay.
It is a top-down, like a base builder strategy game. It's called Dungeon Keeper by Bullfrog Games.
I have that game. I love that game.
Yeah, it's really good. If for anybody at home wanting to play it, if I remember, it's on Good Old Games, and it's DRM free, so it will work on modern systems.
Nice.
But I bought it at the Scholastic Book Fair when I was in middle school, which is weird because everything there is like so kid friendly or vaguely kid friendly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like your Artemis Fowl books and Harry Potter and whatnot. Then I just see a used copy of Dungeon Keeper just sitting there.
Oh wow. Nice. All right. Have a good one, amateur. It was good seeing you. Forward to reading that script you send me.
Yeah, it was super nice hearing from you, animator. When if and when you need somebody to somebody to voice that character, shoot me that script. Why am I reading words today?
I don't know.
Am I nervous? What happened?
It's because I'm here just watching you going. That sounded weird. I'm so sorry, everyone. Oh no, not that voice. Ooh. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh noes.
And Baron, if you're serious about me voicing a ghost girl, fine.
Hello, Tamara. Welcome to the stream.
Hi, Tamara. I don't know who you are, but it's nice to meet you.
Mistress, it is currently 20 to 1 p.m. Oh, hey, Toffee. Nice. Good to see you.
Wait, 22-1?
No, it's 20 minutes to 1 p.m.
Okay. I'm like, did you just jump to military time?
No.
Oh, yeah, it's 22:01.
No.
It's like 10 at night, isn't it?
I'm happy you're enjoying it. It's, were you here for the story as well? And yes, I live in the future. Dun, dun, dun.
Those damned future Australians.
Yes.
Oh my goodness me. I'm having a blast. Let's see here. Ow.
All right.
Do you have any more questions to ask me?
I can't think of any off the top of my head. Does chat have any more questions for him?
Yeah.
Yes. Eating is a good idea, first mistress. I'm so hungry right now.
Ooh woo hangry. Well, lady, answer the question.
Sorry, what was the question? Oh yes.
Ooh woo hangry?
Yes, I get hangry.
You know, sometimes I'll be in I'll be in a voice chat with Lady, and it'll be nice and calm and relaxing. And I go, "Hey, Lady, how's your day going?" She'll be like, "Shut the hell up, Fresman." I'm just like, okay.
What the hell? Why are you
I'm sorry.
exposing me on my own live stream? Wow. Wow, Fresman. Ouch. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it, Fresman. Alrighty, so I think it's time for me to wrap up this mini interview with Fresman. And so, Fresman, any last parting words? Weekly, I yell at you because I know you love it.
The yelling is implied, but I just wanted to say that I very much appreciate being on this live stream of yours. I had a blast talking to you, and I also had a blast talking to the wonderful party people in the chat. Even if they're not here at the moment, I appreciate those party people too.
Yeah.
And looks like Weekly's covering it right now, but all of you should go subscribe to Lady if you haven't already.
And
what are you
check out
doing?
our social medias, our Twitters.
Oh, snap.
Yep. Weekly is organized and on the ball. Also, if you want to collab, please DM it rather than mentioning it in the chat. Just so there's no confusion about self-promotion rules as well.
Yeah. For future reference, I'm not sure. I mean, you're on Discord, so if people have you on Discord, they can contact you that way. But if anybody wants to, I'm open to collabing anywhere and everywhere, and I'm free to message on Twitter and email, Discord if you have me. Smoke signals, carrier pigeons, orbital strike, exterminatus.
And yes, Jack is not dead. He survived until the next episode. So Fresman, do you have any parting words before I nicely boot you out the door? Oh no. Well, I'm trying to be polite about it. It's like,
yeah.
I'm
sorry.
tired. No, it's alright. I'm just being.
God, take forever. But it was super nice talking to you wonderful party people at home, and thank you for having me on, Lady.
Anytime, Fresman. Anytime.
Yeah. And I will get out of here and let you end your live stream, and I hope to hear from all of you soon.
Indeed.
If possible.
Indeed. Alrighties.
Have a good one.
Alright. See ya. Alrighties. Everyone, that was Fresman, the wonderful masked fellow. So I'm just gonna quickly read the chat what's going on. Yes, it needs a trapdoor. So does anyone have any parting questions for me? And yeah, I'm really hungry. I'm just about to go and eat everything. Pull the lever, Kronk. Oh gosh. Eat weekly. Tastes like Texas. I will. Fresman. I will have a little nibble on weekly a little bit later. Alright, so does anyone have any parting questions for me? Thank you, thank you. Jack is a survivor. Everyone please put in Jack survived, please. And I will be putting a hashtag Jack survived on Twitter. Because everything matters but Twitter. But yes. I love you too, mistress. I think it's time that, yep, he survived, and see what happens next week. So, thank you everyone so much for coming. I appreciate it. I'd like to thank my mods, Weekly Creeps and Fresman, for keeping an eye on things and everything. I'd also like to thank Fresman a second time for coming on the channel and having a chat with us. And I am so hungry right now. Words cannot explain how hungry I am. So, take care, my little spookling. And remember, I'll be watching. Bye bye.